Today on Board Game Coffee, we're unboxing Marvel Zombies from CMON. I'm Mark Maya, and this is Board Game Coffee.
Vincent, get back here this instant!
Thank you. Oh, I love you too. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, come here. Here you go. Yeah. That's a ticket. Come here. There you go. Yeah. Alright, just to get you nice and cozy. Hey, alright. Whew. That took some doing. Can you move over? Just don't hit the camera. There you go, buddy. Just a little bit. Alright, so I thought Spidey should join me, bring him back. It's been a while since he's joined us on set. Alright, Marvel Zombies. Now this is something I have a lot to talk about. And, you know, I grabbed this can out of the fridge. I thought it was like an energy drink. It's vodka iced tea. Non-carbonated. What's with that? I don't even know where this came from. Who brought this into the house? Anyways. Not bad. Okay. So, alright. Now, before we get into it, we have a sponsor for this episode. And that sponsor is not board game related, but they are clothing related. And that sponsor is intotheam. And they made this beautiful hat. Check it out. And this hoodie. Check it out. This is a neat, trying to get it so you can see it. That's a little, it's got one of these, which is pretty good. I know how many hoodies, I got a large head. And there's not a lot of hoodies that I fit my head because I find they get pulled, but this one fits comfortably and over a hat. Now the hat's theirs, and here's the thing with me and hats. I love hats. I find it hard to find a hat that fit my head. Now this one does, but it's probably red. All my hats do this. I have no hat that fits perfectly, but I had to put on the last clip. But that's because I have an abnormally large head. It looks all right until you actually measure it, and then it all goes bad. But you know what doesn't go bad? This hat and this sweater. Now, we are sponsored by by Into the AM, and they provided this lovely garb and a few extra things that I'll be wearing on other episodes. But on this episode, I wanted to bring your attention to it before we get started to let you know. Well, I'm excited to have sponsors. I don't think we've actually had sponsors other than board game things before, so this is cool. Anyways, when NTAM contacted us, they were like, hey, go pick out some t-shirts, we'll arrange something where we sponsor an episode, and you wear a t-shirt, tell people about the t-shirts. And I was like, sure. So I went and looked at the t-shirts. I was like, the t-shirts are nice. They are nice. Because here's the thing, Into the AM is like a collection of artists that got together, and they're using like t-shirts as canvases, and they're putting together like these nice pieces, like bright and colorful, and they're putting them on like some quality tees. But I like t-shirts, don't get me wrong, but in the winter I'm more of a hoodie guy. So when I saw the hoodies, I was like, well, that looks pretty good. Can I get a hoodie? And then I saw the hat, and I was like, well, the hats are nice. Can I get a hat? And they said, yeah, man, get a hat, get a hoodie. I was like, awesome. So I grabbed it, came in. First thing I wore was the hat and the hoodie. Now I've worn this before. I actually did it in our 24 days of, our 12 days of giveaway, 24 videos where I showed you the collection. Anyways, I wore this in one of those episodes. But that wasn't a sponsored episode. I just wanted to wear it because I like it. That was the first time I tried it. And this is the second time I've worn it. And this hoodie is nice. It's like this light, stretchy material. And the reason I'm bringing attention to this is we actually, if you like this, we're going to have a link in the description below to the Into the AM site where you can just peruse their entire artistic clothing collection. And they have a lot of nice stuff. But if you use the link, or the link and you know what? Follow the link, and it'll take you to their site, and you'll get a 10% discount if you use the link in our description. Or if you get there and you want to type in the words Board Game Coffee, all caps, don't know if that matters, but that'll get you a 10% discount. And just so you know, when you go there, you can get package deals. So you can get like 3 graphic tees for $60, and I'm assuming that's US. I'm Canadian, so or 3 basic tees. That's with no graphics. Or I think it might have their logo. I don't know. I like the graphics. I want the graphics. You get 3 basic tees for $49.95. So that's 3 graphic tees or 3 basic tees. So graphic tees $60. Basic tees, $49.95. The hoodies, I honestly can't remember, but personally I recommend the hoodies. The hoodies are nice. They fit really nice. They're just a cozy, like I'm being hugged by art. Anyways, that's enough for that. If you have any questions about the products, you just mention in the comments. Will I have any answers for you? Maybe, maybe not. But you know what I do have answers about? Spidey's gonna help me. You go, boy. We're talking about Marvel Zombies. Ba-bang. Now, it's a brown box. Now this is, I got 2-wave shipment for Kickstarter. So this is just the base stuff. And then later, we're gonna get all the giant Galactus and all the expansions and all these tons of minis. And that video's gonna be like 4 hours. Because here's the thing. Marvel Zombies is new to a lot of people. And I actually heard somebody say that Marvel Zombies was inspired by Zombicide. Well, no. Marvel Zombies was its own thing. And it actually started on the Ultimate Fantastic Four. I can't remember what issue it was, but I have that issue. And I remember the first time I read it, and they kind of psych you out. I don't want to ruin the story, but you don't realize that you're interacting with another universe that's like zombie infested, with zombie infested heroes. And then when they do the reveal, you're just like, oh! It was great. It was basically Reed Richards from one universe, the Ultimate Universe, dealing with a Reed Richards from another universe who ended up being the zombie universe. And then there's this story there, which I don't want to say anymore. But anyways, the Marvel Universe, zombie universe is amazeballs. Mind you, the first stories are great. I feel like they go off the rails a bit. There are some stories that it doesn't feel very much zombie apocalyptic anymore, kind of like people having dinner parties, and it's kind of But most of the stuff I read was good, but there are some like side stories that you can stay away from. But we're not there to talk about that. We're here to talk about the board game. Hold on. Keep in mind if I sound a little rough or I'm coughing, I'm coming off a bad cold. I say off, but I'm actually kind of still in the midst of this cough cold thing. And why? Well, because Xavier is going to daycare. And yes, if you're wondering, he is named after Professor X. We're comic book people, and especially I'm a Spider-Man fan. I was gonna name him Parker. This whole story about why he didn't get named Parker. My family's a little strange, but Spider-Man got the Spider-Man stuff. But yeah, he was almost named Parker, but we went with Xavier, which works out because in Portuguese that's pronounced Xavier, which sounds pretty cool. All right, what do we got here? We got a cardboard box. Oh yeah. Oh. The artwork is amazing. That looks good. And I've been like, I've always kind of been into Marvel. I don't go through phases. I'm always in Marvel. But right now I'm also playing Marvel Snap. So good. Which is an app, by the way. Not a board game. But if you follow the channel, you know, me and Brittany, huge Zombicide fans. Huge. And Black Plague was our favorite, but they're all great. And I was talking to Alex from Board Game Co, and he said the same thing. He said Black Plague was his favorite, but he said now after playing Marvel Zombies, this was his new favorite. So I'm very excited. This is like two things. Like I love Marvel. If you know me. If you watch the channel, you know I'm huge into comic books, and I love this story. And I'm more attached to it because I feel like. Because I love Zombicide. Simon is amazing. And then you got Marvel, which I love. And the Marvel Zombies, I feel like attachment to, because one of those things that I discovered on my own. You know what I mean? It wasn't like popular and I heard it on social media and then I went to go follow up on it, which is fine if you do. That's how you discover things. That's what social media is for new discoveries. That's absolutely great. But when you find something on your own before anybody else tells you things or tells you about it, it feels like it's yours. You know what I mean? It's like, this is this cool thing I discovered. And that was Marvel Zombies for me. So I'm so hyped for this. Okay, let's open it up. Artwork, amazing. Let's do this. All right, you know what? Unlidding, not very, not a lot of, what can I say? Not a lot of suction, kind of a loose lid. Opened easy, which is great if you like that sort of thing. I like a little bit more fart in my box. But let's just put this over here. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Okay. All right, so we got our rule book. We'll be putting together a how to play for this. So I'm gonna have to I'm gonna get familiar with this baby. Now, another thing you should know is that, that was the main thing you should know. We're putting together how to play for Marvel Zombies. And today, I'm gonna play this. Now, I would have had this video for you like a week and a half ago, whatever. But, sorry, coughing fit. This sickness is killing me. I would have had this to you over a week ago, but with the big giveaway and going through the collection and Christmas, it was just the whole thing. I just didn't get to it. Oh, that vodka really just like clears the airways. Oh yeah. Okay. Free Simon content. Okay. So we know this is the box of minis. Man, I'm gonna have so much coughing to edit out of this video. My eyes are watering. Okay. Look at that last. And then let's look at some tiles. Now I started reading through the rule book, like the digital version a bit, and it looks very interesting, like fairly different. Familiar, if you know Zombicide, but different in the way that there's, well, first of all, in this version, the Marvel Zombies, you're actually playing as hero zombies, which are like, I'm guessing it's the people listed on this box, which are Captain America, Captain Marvel, Wasp, Iron Man, Deadpool, and Hulk are all zombified versions. I think that's it. Even though Deadpool looks like he's holding a head. Is that Bob? Like Hydra Bob? Maybe. Anyways. In this version, you actually play the hero zombies, and I didn't finish reading the rulebook. I only read a few pages, but it sounds like you're playing the hero zombies. You got to like feed on the flesh of the innocent before the heroes stop you. So I get the sense that the heroes in this case are kind of like what the abominations are to the other zombicides, but where they got the superpowered heroes and zombies that come in. Although they're not zombies, they're just heroes like Spider-Man and what have you, because I'm not sure which characters they have here on the good side. I see Spidey, Black Panther. It's only Spidey and Black. Oh, Doctor Strange on the cover. So if it's just them, I don't know, maybe might be tough. So anyway, so you play as bad people because you're playing as zombies, which in the zombie side you're not. You're usually playing the heroes surviving the zombies. So you got to kind of defeat the heroes or stop the heroes from defeating you, while you pull off your nasty scheme. And then there's an expansion, which is, I think it's X-Men related. I can't remember what it's called. But that one, it's another standalone box where you play as the heroes fighting the zombies. Now, from what I remember in the Kickstarter video, there's all kinds of, like, iteration. I think you can play as the heroes fighting the zombies playing as the zombie heroes. You might be able to play as, like, the regular people surviving this thing. I don't know what all the different combos you can do. But I will by the time we do the How to Play video. Okay, so you're discovering with me here. Let's check this out. These are double-sided. Alright. Now your streets look typical Zombicide-ish. What's that? Oh, is this supposed to be like, that's supposed to be, Ghost Rider. He's got the Ghost Rider jacket. Oh, it's the new Ghost Rider. I can't remember what his name is. I forget what, it's like Ramirez or whatever. I can't remember. It's not Johnny Blaze. It's somebody new. It's like a race car driver. That looked like Johnny Blaze, though, because of the, it was a stuntman thing. Because Ghost Rider, Admittedly, I'd like Ghost Rider as like a supporting character. I am not like in somebody else's story. But reading Ghost Rider on its own, never really read a whole lot of Ghost Rider that I like. The movie with Nicolas Cage, not very good. So I thought the second one had to be better. Second one was so much worse. I don't even know how they managed that. But MCU in general, amazing. Now that... it's Damage Control. Now, if you're not familiar, Damage Control is the company that goes in and cleans up after the heroes and villains have their scrap and destroy whatever building and complexes they've torn down because, it's the Sanctum Sanctorium. Sorry about that. I had a little sniffle attack. But anyways, Damage Control goes and cleans up after the heroes and villains scrap on the street, destroy houses, leave people homeless. That's how it works. They go in there and clean it up. Hey, nice colorful tiles. All right, everything else looks like we can get back in. Check it out. Okay, let's zoom in close. Okay, let's do this. All right, now, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I love the artwork. Captain Marvel looks awesome. She got a scroll? Oh, she does. She has a scroll head in her hand. Nice. Push away that box before I was done. We got stuff to look at. Check out some character ID cards. I'm pumped to do the how to play for this. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. Gonna be cool. I'm gonna try a few new things. I'm thinking we're gonna put together a little series of stuff. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. What do we got here? Oh, I love the fact that they included the pencil work along with the colored work. And I want to see if I can include this Moire pattern in the how to play when we do it. I want to try to get across as much of the look and feel of this game in as possible. There's a few new things I want to try out. So if you like our how to plays, you're going to love the next one. Thor looks badass in that. I know you just say I'm going to go through these quick, but I want to really see the art on these. Oh, Tony. Is Tony missing an arm? No, he's not. Oh, it was just his shoulder's blown out. Okay. Okay. And what do we have on this? Now, they all have, from the rules I read, unlike other Zombicides where as you level up, you would choose what powers you want. So you'll have like 2 options for orange and 3 options for... Or 2 options for yellow, 3 options for orange, and 1 option for red, 2 options for red. I don't remember. I don't actually remember the numbers, but you get options when you upgrade or as you improve your character, as your character levels up. But here, you don't. You just kind of unlock these abilities. And there are some other things that happen. So as you can tell with this like gauge that's over here and this health meter here, things are different. They have their abilities right on the card. So it's already starting to look different right away. I'm very excited to find out what the differences are. I'm so pumped to play this. What? If you hear a lot of banging and bumping, Xavier's playing with all his Christmas toys that he got. Oh, and if you're wondering, hey, I won a game for the giveaway you're doing and you haven't replied back. Well, that's because I've been out of town visiting family for the holidays and I've just got back and I wanted to get this video out before I actually settled in, because I've got a lot of emails. I've seen your emails come in. Worry not. I've got you covered. I just got to take some time to go through the process, sit down. And my computer actually wasn't even plugged in. It was kind of like torn apart after I did the live video. So I only had access to things on my phone. I want to do it on my PC so I can do things properly. But I'll get to you. Okay, let's see what we got here. Ah, Mary Jane. Now, for those of you who don't know, Mary Jane is one of my all-time favorite characters. But they have yet to bring her as I like her on the show. Like, MJ in the new Spider-Man series, Zendaya, she's absolutely great, but she's not MJ. Like, she's literally not. She's not Mary Jane. She goes by MJ, but her name is... Oh, what was her name in the movies? I drew a blank, but it's not Mary Jane. And then Kristen Dunst in the original movies, I'm not a fan of her in that role. I also wasn't a fan of Toby as Spidey, so I much prefer that Andrew Garfield. And Tom Holland's obviously great. But anyways, this is a very popular pose. Kind of her hand's a little higher than it is in the comic book. But when they first met, they went on their blind date, Peter and Mary Jane, this is what she was wearing when she arrived at the door, and her first words were, "Face it, Tiger, you just hit the jackpot." I actually have a statue of that and a piece of artwork hanging over my fireplace with that exact image of her holding her coat and saying that line. So it's pretty good. Okay, so that's enough of my rambling. That's why this video is going to take forever. I'm too much of a mark. Who is that? I actually don't know who Blind Al is. I do. Why is she here? Oh yeah, because Black Panther's here. The first ones were all Spider-Man, so I was kind of, oh, it is Bob. Agent Hydra. He's funny. He's great. I like Bob. But yeah, sorry, I was in Spider-Man mode because the first cards were Spider-Man related. And I forgot there were other characters involved in this. Okay, so these are the same. What do the back of these look like? Okay, so these are bystander cards, as far as I know from the rules. Yeah. So there's green bystanders and blue bystanders. So this is rescued. So I don't want to read the cards just yet. I'll figure it out as I go. What are these? Oh, secret mission. I know you're supposed to pull these out, unless that was one of the last things I read before I fell asleep. You need to pull those out, so you'll know if you read the rulebook. I didn't get very far. You have to pull these out unless the mission tells you not to put it in, or sorry, not to pull them out. I believe that's the rule. Okay, so you got some artwork that we've seen before. And I haven't actually been up to date on recent Marvel comics, so I'm kind of in and out and I'm reading some old stuff. Like I'm actually going back and reading the Onslaught story, and I had like a craving to go through that again. When it was new, it was so good, so good. Oh, the Captain America. Captain's look tough. Okay, so there's the back of those cards and back of these. What are those? Okay. And then you have this thing. The Avengers sign card. Now I saw there was a section for this in the rule book, but I don't know what it's about because I didn't finish reading the rule book. Okay, what else we got here? Let me tell you, when I found out that Marvel Zombies was coming to the Zombicide engine, I was so very excited. Oh, look at that. What are you? I don't remember. I just read about, like, there's a bunch of different cards you have to shuffle. Oh, these are the characters that show up, but the backs are the same, so never mind. Whether some of them are yellow, some of them are blue, I don't know why. So in the traditional Zombicide, depending on your level, these are the zombies that would come up. These aren't zombies, these are good guys, which makes sense, like they're shield agents. Which makes sense because your hero zombies, a superhero comes out. Mm-hmm. So it would be like the people and shield agents and heroes are coming to stop you. Specialist has to be a runner. Like the way she's posed, that's got to be the equivalent of a runner. But I like how or maybe it's him. He looks like he's running too. I don't know. I like to know how these work. I'm so curious because they're extra activation. Yeah, there's a lot of similar, like a lot of Zombicide rules that you'd know if you played the Zombicide games. But so much new stuff. I'm actually happy I just played Undead or Alive because I got a lot of it's fresh with me. Like I could start playing Undead or Alive right now because I'm familiar with those rules. Which is good because then I don't have to read a lot of. I'm kind of skimming through the rule book right now to get it to the table, and then I'll read it in more detail again later. You know, I'm still expecting the taste of like an energy drink, but I'm not. I'm getting vodka iced tea, this is actually very refreshing. Cottage Springs. It's got a maple leaf on it, so it's probably Canadian. But if you're Canadian, there you go. Okay, let's get to this. They are not a sponsor, unlike Into the AM, huh? Full circle. Self cannibalization. Oh yeah, there's this whole. I'm gonna go through these fairly quick. There's this whole thing in the game where, as the hero zombies, I guess you you have an insatiable hunger for the flesh, and I think you get more powerful. I think if you like the longer you go without it, I think you get more violent or something. I don't know what it is, but I know if you wait too long, something bad happens. But I haven't read that long the rule book to know what that bad thing is. Like, I don't know, or you lose control. So I'm assuming it's bad for the people controlling hero zombies because they want to encourage you to eat people. Which, obviously, if you're a zombie out there, if you're a zombie watching this, I encourage you to eat people. But unless you're a zombie, don't do it. Really, I shouldn't have to say that, but just don't. Okay, well, we're almost in Mini Town. I am so pumped to see these minis. Because, like, I love the Marvel United stuff. I love the chibis. But I so badly wanted, like, actual human proportion, or hero human proportion characters. And I'm so pumped that we get zombie versions and regular versions. It's going to be so great. Alright, and you know what these are. These are bases to attach to your character. We got dice. Oh, I'm assuming a bite is 1. Yep, because that's 6. Alright. Fun fact, if you guys don't know. First of all, let's test if these work. Ba-bam! Oh, they work. That one was close. That was close. They work. But fun fact. All dice. So if you see a 2 on this side, the other side, the opposite, is going to be a 5. Boop. Why? Because they always equal 7. So 4, that means the opposite side is going to be 3. Boom! Right? 6, going to be 1. So there's a little fun fact for you if you're ever looking for dice sides. Now that was a little bit of trivia that Daryl Andrews taught me when he was teaching me how to play Sagrada. I was like, oh, I had no idea. Now that might be, common knowledge for some of you. Not for me. I thought it was an interesting little bit of trivia. Okay. Then we got these things. Oh yeah. Instead of like little peg holes, they have little cubes to hold your markers in on their dashboards. So we'll see those in a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean right now. Now, open up these zombies. Put this back in here. I'm actually happy that we don't have the whole big Kickstarter thing yet because, and make sure I'm clear on this. I want that stuff so bad, but I want to play this right now, and I would be opening this for 4 hours if it was all the stuff, and then I should be rambling forever, and I really want to get this to the table. Now, these are green, which is very different. See if I get that far enough. There you go. So now what's interesting about these is there's no weapon slots. These are like ability slots. Because heroes don't use weapons, so I'm so curious to figure, like Punisher and stuff does. But, like, most of them don't. They have powers and abilities. Like, you don't see Captain Marvel really going around with a gun. I'm sure that, Captain America does too. He's held a gun before. But, on average, no, they're about their weapons. You don't see Spidey, so Spidey wouldn't have, like, Spidey holding a shotgun, for example. So I'm very interested to see how these abilities work. And there's where the cubes go. I actually prefer the cubes over the peg slots, because I found them kind of hard to put in and out. Cubes seem like they'd sit in really nice there. Okay, like the little decals. All right. So there's a bunch of those, because like Zombicide, you can play up to 6 players. I'm digging this. Let's see if we have any more of them. Okay. Now, minis. Oh, there's a bunch of heroes. You know what? Maybe we'll do the heroes last. Yeah, we'll do the heroes last. Check out some bystanders, not zombies. All right. I see how they're lined up. They're in columns. So I just have to show you one row. A lot of them are, shield agents in different poses, which makes sense. So I'm just going to take one entire row out, make sure I'm not missing anything. Pretty sure they're the same all the way down. Yeah, okay. So let's show you some shield agents here. Oh. This guy. He's got his arm to his side. Is he hurt? What is he doing? He looks frightened. You are not going to do well here, Agent. Alright. Okay. What else we got here? Now this guy is confident. He's like, bring it on. Look at this guy. He's afraid. Oh no, this guy's ready. He is ready to take on some zombie action. Is he like sleeveless? No, he's ready to take it on though. There you go. And then we got. In all fairness, I'd probably be more like this guy. See? Another shield agent. Look at him. Just fearless. Fearless. Hey? Look at. She got her, like, sticks of pain. And you know what I just noticed? Not just noticed, but. They had little interesting decals of the shield insignia on their back. And she's got a button, which, is good, because. And a gun. She got a button and a gun. But she's going to go at it with the sticks. She's got a bun and a gun, but what I've noticed is, like, it's good that she has a bun, because you don't want... I'm going to just get close on some of these guys that I missed. You don't want your hair getting caught or pulled by a zombie when you're trying to run away. Not that anybody would run... Not these people would run away, but... having your hair pulled, that's just, like, asking for trouble. Brittany ties up her hair all the time when dealing with Xavier. She's ready to beat somebody with that stick. Or she's rallying, like a rally cry. I'm not exactly sure. I think it's kind of like a pose, right? She's like, I'm ready. Bring it on, zombies. Okay. Let's put those away. Sort those out later. Okay, and then we got... Oh, hold. The last row here, it's the last column, because they're separate, they're broken up into columns. If you see, there's like columns. So a column is all the same, except for this last one, they're all different. So I think those are our like specialty bystanders, like Mary Jane and J. Jonah Jameson, Wong. Why is Wong a bystander? Come on, Wong. He's Sorcerer Supreme now. Oh, he looks cool. He looks like he's going to be difficult to deal with as a zombie. But I did see, Captain Marvel fly through one of Thanos' ships, so I'm assuming she'd fly through this guy, if need be. Looks good. I like the armored detail on him. Okay. Bam. I'm going to keep this zoomed in, because it's easier for me to see. For some reason my camera started shaking. I don't know if that's going to come out in the recording, but... Oh, I see why. What's going on here? What's going on with his feet? Are you running? Is that like a... I don't know what's happening here. Does he have superpowers? Why is he running so fast? He's got like those... Looks like flames. Jets? He have jet boots? I don't know what's happening to this guy. But, looks quick. She's the same thing. Yeah, they're like the runners of the group. Oh, she's wearing a jetpack. Is he wearing a jetpack? He is. Oh, they're both wearing jetpacks. I see. Shouldn't those flames be coming out of the jetpack? They're coming out of their feet. Interesting. I think I need to see the concept art for that to really figure out what's going on. Alright, okay. I like that little jetpack. Alrighty, that is it for them. Let's put them, just sprinkle them on there lightly. Now let's go through these named bystanders. Okay. Oh, is that Betty? Does she work for S.H.I.E.L.D. now? Pencil skirt. Okay. There's Wong. Well, he's our Sorcerer Supreme in the MCU. Ha! Then we got... No, that's Betty Brant. The hair. So who's that? That's not Maria Hill, is it? I assume she'd be in, like, her actual, like, S.H.I.E.L.D. wear. Or is it... I don't know. So can't make out who it is from the mini. And I didn't read the cards. Aunt May. The traditional older version of Aunt May. Considering how small her head is, they did a good job with the detail on her face. Like the cheekbones. And J. Jonah Jameson. I like how they got the detail of on the newspaper. It says Menace. It's got Spider-Man on there. He looks great. Looks good. He's the best one of the bunch so far. And then Mary Jane. Face it, Tiger, you just hit the jackpot. That's confidence. It's confidence. All right. Now, sprinkle those there. Let's look at some superheroes. Oh, missed one. Did I see you? Yeah. Okay. Okay, we got some more S.H.I.E.L.D. agents in this row. Oh, there's more named bystanders. Which makes sense. I remember seeing more of them. Okay. Oh, I keep forgetting her name. It's like okay. I can't remember. Yeah, Black Panther. The only real Black Panther stories I read were either when he came into somebody else's story or any Illuminati stuff. And the Secret Wars stuff was pretty good with him. The recent Secret Wars, the ones where the regular universe and the Ultimate Universe collided. Oh, that was Agent Coulson. Is that supposed to be like the gun he used on Loki the movie? And there's it's named the guy. Oh, come on, he chased the Hulk. Thunderbolt Ross. What's his first name? I can't remember. His nickname's it's something Thunderbolt Ross. And I'm, for some reason, drawing a blank on his name. Shouldn't put those cards away. And there's Blind Al, which I actually don't know who Blind Al is. It looks like a Spawn logo on her purse. Agent Carter, I believe. That's actually, she looks good. Like, I like all the details of the straps around her. It's a good looking mini. Ah, yeah, Hydra Bob. If you haven't read those stories, they're funny. It's just basically they look at one guy in the whole Hydraverse of characters. Like inside look at his life and how it is being one of many. He's not like a big leader. He's just one of the many Hydra minions. But it's good. It's good stuff. All right. Let's look at our heroes first. For some reason, I decided I was going to take all the minis out first before I show you them. I don't know why. Okay, so we got Scarlet Witch in her traditional outfit, costume. Great hair. We've got Thor. Oh, that's an awesome pose for Thor. He looks great. His helmet's on the floor. You don't want to wear it. Why would you wear it when your hair looks that fabulous? Yep. It's a great Thor pose. Strong. I like it. What else we got here? Black Panther. You know, I just went to go see the Black Panther movie. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. Like the recent one. Okay. Looks good. Got that whole, like, I want a tree in the jungle. I'm going to pounce on you. I'm ready. Then we got Doctor Strange. Calling up some tentacles. From another dimension. You guys watch the What If series? With him? It's really good. Or the episode with him was really good. And then Miss Marvel. So it was interesting that they came up with a character and named her Miss Marvel, considering Captain Marvel used to go after used to be named Miss Marvel. I get it, like they did it. She was a fan. She's a big, superhero fanboy, and she loves Captain Marvel. She took on the name, her original name. I get it, but I have nothing against it. I'm just wondering how they came up with that concept. Like, I'd like to be a fly on that wall at that meeting. Okay, here's Spidey. He's ready to pounce. He's telling everybody, I love you. That's a sign for I love you. Or, he's loading up he's getting ready to shoot his web shooters. Okay. Or Thwip. Alright. Oh, I was about to say that's it. We're going to do the zombies. Okay, put these guys back in there. Now let's get some zombies. Okay, so we got here. Oh, Deadpool. He's on a stack of money. Those bricks, but he's on a stack of money. Okay. Cool. Okay. Zombie Deadpool. We got Zombie Captain Marvel. Oh, she got a hole in her leg. That looks like it hurt. I like the little detail of the band blowing in the wind. She looks great. Like the art on her zombie art on her card is probably my favorite of the zombie arts. Oh, looks like he's messed up Hydra. Oh, is that? Ha! It's the Winter Soldier's arm. That's great. His arm looks pretty messed up. I'm guessing he ate Bucky. Yum yum Bucky. And then we got the Wasp. Is this mini her? Like blown up, or is that full-size her? I don't know what she's on, so I can't really tell you. I can't make out what she's standing on. She looks cool though. Okay, so we got Wasp. But bam. I know that Wasp, but no Ant-Man. He must be in the expansions. Oh, he's got a little haircut on him. It's a little dog hair. So we got Tony. Our Iron Man. He's got Ultron's head on the floor. Is that the Juggernaut's helmet? No. Is it? No, it's gotta be some other robot's helmet. It doesn't even make thematic sense why he would have the Juggernaut's helmet at his feet. He's upset. Okay. And last but not least, I actually saved the biggest one for last. Zombie Hulk. Like, who bit him? I'm assuming it was a Banner doing. Like, Banner got bit. Oh, it's aim helmets at his head. At his feet. That's Does everybody have something at their feet? No, just the ones I pointed out already. He looks cool. Look at that. Like, who ate? He must. I'm assuming he got messed up his banner. And then transforms to the Hulk. I'm gonna zoom out for him because he's large. He's cool. I think I want to play as the Hulk. Oops. He looks awesome. Okay, cool. I think that was it. I think that was everything in the box. Alrighty. Well, thank you guys very much. I hope you enjoyed that unboxing as much as I did. Sorry if I got lost into it. I am sick and I did get kind of like lost in the whole Marvel zombie world. Cannot wait to get this set up. I'm going to take this upstairs right now. The reason I'm not playing it here in the studio is because, well, I just don't want to right now. The studio is a great place to play. We like this table, but, you know, it's easier access to drinks and food if we play in the house and not the studio. All right, well, thank you very much, everybody. I don't know why I took that out. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you next week. And keep an eye out for our Marvel Zombies How to Play video. Thanks for joining us. If you like this video and you want to see more, subscribe to our channel. It's the best way to keep up to date with everything we do here at Board Game Coffee. But if you want to see more right now, we got plenty of videos to choose from. And if that's not enough, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I'm Mark Maya, and this is Board Game Coffee. And remember, have fun, keep gaming, be social. See you next week.